So
Really?
So
where was this at?
What's that?
Where was this at?
St.
Louis.
And this was our, I think, second or third time in St. Louis too. And it used to be one of our favorite cities, but they had gone downhill. A lot of the big cities have gone downhill the last couple of years and are just not doing well. So we finally got the cops there and they took a statement and everything, but they actually refused to file a police report, which is weird. We were like, why would
illegal? I thought they're not allowed to do that.
I don't know, but so when you file a police report, they have to mail you a copy. So we forced them to file the police report. They took a statement. One of the cops actually pulled me aside and had a chat with me. And he just said, this is going to go nowhere. And I'm like, well, what do you mean, sir? My wife was just attacked. There's a $900 camera lens is damaged. And he goes, because of the way the state does prosecution and because of the races involved, nothing will happen. And it was literally racism against my wife because of her race. And I was just like, you guys realize this is not what Martin Luther King Jr. had in mind.
No.
This is, you guys are pulling it in the opposite direction. This is still racism. You can't do stuff based on people's race. We don't care about people's race. We don't see race when we talk to people. I view people as their content of their character and what they do and how they act. I've never based friendship with somebody on their economic status or on their race. I don't care about that. I never have.
That's good. That'd be very weird if you did.
Well, apparently a lot of people do that though. They won't talk to people if they're poor.
Ooh,
or they
you're
won't talk
two
to
shades. You're 2 shades too light. We can't.
But they literally told her. They told me, like, if the races were reversed, this would go somewhere. But since the races are the way they're at, we're going to do nothing. And then I called multiple times later. Well, can I get a copy of the report? I need the person's name so I can sue them for the camera, because I could at least get my $800 or $900 for the camera that they damaged.
Right.
They wouldn't. They never sent me a police report.
They're like, that's going to cost us $22 in labor for us to sit at a computer. And
no, it goes beyond that. They literally did not even file the police report. They never sent me one. And they started to get hostile towards me and angry at me because I kept calling them. They were like, no, you need to just drop it and move on with your life. And I was like, so I couldn't figure out for the longest time why. And then I saw that all the crime stats were down, and I was like, oh, this is what it is, the crime stats. If you don't report the crime and you don't do the police reports, then the crime doesn't happen in their view. And so then their stats look better.